It's a really good origin story. And they have Brainwave, and Aqualad driving, and Phantasm is there talking. We all know he's Danny Chase, but right now he's that guy. This is Nuklon. And remember that Nuklon? Is that your name? Can you give us the lowdown on what we're going into? Because they don't know. There's Cyborg and there's Wildcat sitting back there. That's our man. So, it is this. There's a battalion of Darkseid's forces are in London. And Bolt and Mongol are leading them. And two main villains no one has seen before. Justice League Europe is nowhere on Earth. So we have to free London from the invaders. And from their leader, Dr. Doom. So they have a really good fight with Dr. Doom. Okay, this is a different part of the thing. Where you see a guy you almost never see, which is Gilgamesh. Look, it's Gilgamesh. You see what got his hat. He says, I am the Lord Gilgamesh, and you are honored to fight me. And the Zillion ninjas, they don't really talk. They go, they're already, they're gonna get him. And so he says, okay, have at thee. See, he's got his hat. Of course, Gilgamesh smashes them all because he's super strong. His super strength. Later in the fight is where Matsuo Soriyama joins in. He's not a sneaky. He says, I'm gonna get that, guys. He says, take my coat. So he takes his coat. He says, now I've got my sword out. My blade is still sharp. So he's gonna get Crystal while she's not looking. She's right there blasting. She doesn't see. Black Widow stops him. Behind you. So she does get him. And they eventually meet him. That's what happens. Okay. These bitches are buying her radar off. But this part is not being redone. Because it's about Asgard. Look, it's Asgard. Here's Thor. And Odin. And Thor is saying, what you gonna do? Odin says, I'm gonna give you another sword. We have no armies to spare, but I can give you a nice weapon. So he says, if Earth at Midgard is his mother, the Earth is some humans call it. So if she falls, Asgard's gonna fall. So we're going to help defend her. Just take your guys, take your sword and your new armor. It's gonna go to Earth with the warriors too. And so they have a nice battle. Wow, meanwhile, I don't have a lot of power left, so yeah, so I'm just gonna go over this real quick. The X-Men are fighting Despero. Hi. So Despero is getting ready to sneak up on Rogue. And she's just been smacked by somebody. Hi. And so, I'm almost out of power, so I'm just going to show you what I got. Here's the Beast. And Despero gets his eye blast, his mind blast, prepared to die, child. Whoa, no. But then he gets blasted from behind by Captain Marvel, who gets it. And so, there's more to this. These are kind of out of order. So, I'm just going to explain. I still have powers, okay. This was on a different planet where the heroes got sent with a bunch of parademons. So they're trying to figure out what they're going to eat. And so Rocket Red and Iron Man figure out how to scan for water. And so Rocket Red's going there. And so they're planning and they're talking to Darkseid, the bad guys. He says, kill him. We try to kill him. We'll hurt him. He says, do it some more. You failed. Don't fail me again. I said, okay, we won't fail you again. And so they go in. And they don't win, but it's a big fight. And it distracts mean, bad, good guys for a while, which is the whole point. And this is early in the thing. Whereas the Avengers are talking, Cap's talking, and he's explaining how they discovered the other Earth. So Cersei was meditating. She sensed that there was something bad's gonna come, and so she got all the Avengers together, all the Avengers. And so she knows what's up. Galactus is about to eat another Earth, but not theirs. So because Thor says forsooth, he's gonna eat the DC Earth. They gotta stop him. And Spade about Darkseid, saying people are idiots. Because he does that. Okay, a lot later, further on, is Superman versus Galactus. It's a pretty good fight. This is starving Galactus. He is small, low, and he's out of food. He's trying. Hi. He says, what? Richard, what? Because he can't really think. Because he's so out of food. And so he says, you stop trying to eat my Earth. Just stop it. He says, but he's still coming. So he says, full well what you're gonna do. It's oh yeah. So then all of a sudden, there's set up for this. Reed Richards appears with the ultimate nullifier. And no, everybody's amazed that he has it because he's on a different Earth and he's not supposed to have it. And so Galactus says, guys, there's a whole weapon. He says, what you gonna do with that? Don't do that. He says, oh yeah, I've got it. And I'm gonna point the button. That's very bad. He's gonna point the button. That's Reed. Right in front of Galactus with the ultimate nullifier. So I'm almost out of power, but I'll show you guys more. Okay, have a good night.